Alright, today we're going to talk about geometric transformations, day 1. So there's going to be 4 days of this, or 4 episodes we're going to watch. Today we're going to talk about translations, otherwise known as a slide. So, first, the definition. A translation is when a figure is translated, each point of the figure is moved the same distance. So we have this triangle right here. We're going to be only working with polygons. So in this case, we're going to be working with this triangle. So this says 3 units right. So 3 units right. So we said when a figure is translated, each point of the figure is moved the same distance. So when I say 3 units right, I'm just going to move each point 3 units right. So I'm going to start at this point right here. I'm going to count 3. So we'll count 1, 2, 3. So that's where that point's going to go. Okay. This next one, we're going to count 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to end up right here. And then our next one, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 3 units right. Okay, we're going to end up right there. So if I just now connect my points again, I have my shape. So I've now translated my shape 3 units to the right. Alright, now this one says 3 units down. So I'm going to go 3 units down. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 3 units down. So I'm going to end up right here. We'll start on this one. 3 units down. 1, 2, 3 units. Okay, and the last point, 1, 2, 3. So again, you're moving every single point, whatever the translation says. In this case, we're saying 3 units down. So 3 units down. So now this blue one, we have now moved to the red one. So you follow the arrows, and it shows you where we moved. All right, now this one, for these two, these just said we moved it one way, that's it. So this was just 3 units to the right, that's it. 3 units down, that's it. This one wants us to go 3 units to the right, and then after that we're going to go 2 units down. So we're going to count to the right first, because we always move on the x-axis first. So 1, 2, 3. So now we moved that 3 right, and we want to go 2 down. So 1, 2. So that's going to look, oh, we started the wrong one. So 3 units to the right, 1, 2, 3. 2 down, 1, 2. So we're at this point right here. Okay, next one, 3 units right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. This point right here. Okay, 3 units right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Right there. Right, so all the way down there. Alright, so if you noticed, all you're doing is moving each point the distance the problem is telling you. So all I took was I just took this point, moved it 3 to the right. And these ones, I took them all and moved them 3 down. In this case, I went all of them 3 to the right, 2 down. Alright, now, what we're going to do with this is we are going to translate this one 5 units to the right. So I'm going to use my highlighter tool to plot each point, and then I'm going to connect the dots with the tool. So if I want to go with this one, 5 units right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my first point. Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got one right there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's it. Now we just connect our spots. So I'm going to have my shape look like that. And I've now moved it 5 units to the right. Alright, let's look at this one over here. So we want to go 3 units down. So 3 down, so 1, 2, 3. This one, 1, 2, 3. And finally, 1, 2, 3. Alright, we want to connect our points so we can make sure that our shape looks the same. And there you go. We've connected it 3 units down. Alright, so go ahead and try this one. See if you can figure out where these ones are going to go. So hit pause and then go ahead and come back and see if you can figure it out. Alright, let's take a look. So it says 2 left, 4 down. So 2 left, 1, 2, 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to be right there. 2 left, 1, 2, 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 left, 1, 2, 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so this shape should look like this after moving it 2 to the left, 4 down. And then over here, we went 2 up, 4 right. So let's go 4 right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 up, 1, 2. 4 right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 2, 1, 2. And 4 right. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So after we connect our points, that's how our shape should look. Alright, let's take a look at what's next. Alright, now, without plotting the points, figure out where each point will be translated to if we translate the triangle 5 units to the right and 4 units down. So all that means is, since I'm going 5 units to the right, all I'm doing is I'm taking a motion rule. And our motion rules look like this. And I'm saying I have x and y, which are my coordinates. And as I do something to them, that's what that means. It means goes to. And we said 5 units to the right. So we should remember that right is on the x-axis, and if I start at the origin, 0, 0, if I go to the right, that means I'm adding. So if I go 5 to the right, that means I'm going to go x plus 5. All right, and then I want to go 4 units down. So remember, down is on the y-axis, and if you start at the origin, 4 down will be minus 4. So I'm going to go y minus 4. So if I was to do a motion rule for this, that's what it would look like. I'd say x comma y goes to 5 right, 4 down, because plus 5 means to the right 5, 4 minus 4 means to the right 4. So I can figure these out because all you're really doing here is just adding 5 to the x and subtracting 4 from the y. So if I go on this and I go add 5 to all the x values, so I'll go plus 5 here, so negative 2 plus 5 is positive 3, negative 4 plus 5 is positive 1, and 1 plus 5 is 6. Alright, so I just did all that in red, which was my x value. So now if I go, let's say, let's go with like a pink purple, whatever that is. So we're subtracting 4 from everything. I'm going to go minus 4. So 4 minus 4, that's going to be a 0. Negative 1 minus 4, that's going to be a negative 5. And negative 2 minus 4 is going to be a negative 6. Now, this is giving me my new points. So I got 3, 0, 1, negative 5, and 6, negative 6. So if I plotted these, there you go, 3, 0. So I'd count again, 1, 2, 3, and I didn't go up anywhere. Okay, 1, negative 5, 1, negative 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be on our 6 here. And then 6, negative 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I kind of ran out of room, but it's going to be about right there. Alright, so there you go, I have my points. So just as always, we're going to connect these. So we have our new shape. Or it's not a new shape, it's the same shape. It's just been translated, so it's just moved to a new spot. Oops, that one kind of messed up. It's right there. So we just took this shape and moved it down. Now, this was A, and we moved it 5 right and 4 down. So my new A is right here, my new B, and my new C. Now, we can't just name them A again and B again and B and C again, because that would get confusing, because then I would have 2 points for A, 2 points for B, 2 points for C. So, special rule here, when a point has been transformed, we have to rename it. So we keep the letters the same and add a prime symbol. So a prime symbol is just an apostrophe for each transformation. So since I just moved this one time, I'm just going to put 1 prime symbol. If I was to move it twice, I'd put 2 primes, which would be double prime. 3 primes would be triple prime. So this, since this was A, we're now going to rename it A prime. Since this was B, we're now going to rename it B prime. Since this was C, we're going to rename it C prime. So we already plotted our points here. So we said that A prime was at 3, 0. We said B prime was going to be at 1, negative 5, and C prime was going to be at 6, negative 6. Alright, and when we write our coordinates here, we always make sure we put these parentheses around them and they're separated by a comma. So that's just a math rule that we must follow. Alright, so that's the basics of geometric transformations, day 1, and today we translated. Hopefully that explained things to you. If not, as always, go ahead and come in and ask for some extra help.